Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are in the floor of my room with this big old box of makeup, and I've been meaning to do this for a long time now. We're going to be throwing a bunch of this stuff away, so keep watching if you want to see me trash a lot of money. The main reason for doing this isn't because I'm trying to waste it or make a big video about wasting money. This is genuinely things that I need to throw out because they are very old or because they're cruelty free and I can't use them anymore. I just didn't want this to seem like I'm throwing money down the drain. So I'm going to separate out this box by category and then we'll start throwing some stuff away. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. There's more. If you see me putting anything back into the box, this is also going to be like the trash box, but some of the stuff is like nail polish and brushes, so I'm just getting those out of the way. Let me just show you the madness that is my floor right now. At first, I was thinking that whenever you put it in the box, it makes it look like there's not so much, but taking it out of the box makes me realize that I have a problem. So, I'm going to start off with the samples that I've gotten to throw away. This is the Sephora Lip Stories. I got this sent in like a 7-piece set from Sephora. I'm going to throw it away because it's not cruelty free. This is the CEO Sunday Riley Rapid Flash Brightening Serum. I actually want to buy this in full size, so I'm really glad I have the sample. I'm going to lay it back over there. This is from Ulta from Smashbox. It's just a sample of the Photo Finish Primer and the Primerizer. Never actually heard of that, but I'll keep these because I like the Smashbox primers. Okay, I got these sent to me. It was like a 7-day trial pack of the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Glow Moisturizer, and it made my skin feel so greasy and I hated it, so I didn't even use the rest of them. So Kate Somerville is cruelty free, but she going in the trash. I have another Kate Somerville sample. I've never tried this moisturizer from her though, so I'm gonna keep it. Dr. Jart, I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't even know what this is, but I'm fairly certain that he's not cruelty free, so I'm going to go ahead and trash it. We have a sample of a plump filler from Dior, trash. Origins Ginseng Eye Cream, trash. They're not cruelty free. Multi-stick Bite Beauty, pretty sure they're cruelty free, so keeping that. Buxom Vava Plump Lip Gloss, shiny liquid lipstick, so it's not a lip gloss. That's weird. I'll keep these. Ooh, we have the Stila Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadows. Definitely going to keep these because I've never tried any of them. We have a Tarte blush sample. I've used their blushes before, but I'll keep it. A Clinique concealer. They're not cruelty free. I have a bunch of eyeshadow samples from Urban Decay. I don't remember where I got them or how, but keeping them. This is the Ole Henriksen Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator. I think I got this as one of my point rewards from Sephora, and I just didn't like it. I didn't notice a difference in my skin. It smells really nice though, like has a very nice minty scent to it, but it just feels so watery and it doesn't really go anywhere. Like, it's not going into my skin, it's not going into my hand, it's just there. I couldn't tell a difference when I used it. I didn't like it, so sadly it's going into the trash too. Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Cream, trash. They're not cruelty free. Ooh, we have something from Beauty Blender. It's their liquid cleanser. Definitely gonna try this. I think this is an eye cream from Aveda. I got this at like Black Friday, so it's really old. It kind of looks rancid as well, and I touched it. And this is their facial cleansing pads. These are actually dried up, so yeah, those need to go into the trash too. I might keep these little containers though. They're so cute. So that was all the samples that I had. We'll move on to skincare because there's a lot of stuff that's gonna have to go in the trash from here. This is the Equate Silky Strikingly Unique Moisturizing Lotion. I think it's supposed to be a dupe for the Clinique, one of their moisturizers or something. But I hated this as well. Like, it also feels too thin. It has such a weird smell to it, and it just sits on top of my skin. It made me break out if I used it on my face, so this is going in the trash. This isn't skincare. This is just a lotion from Estee Lauder. They're not cruelty free, and I didn't like this anyways. Anything I have that's not cruelty free was either sent to me and I didn't use it, or it was before I realized that some brands were not cruelty free, because I used to think that every brand was for some reason. But it's just like a body lotion from them, so throwing that away. Boots number 7 Youthful Eye Serum is amazing. It's the only thing that helps with my under eye wrinkles that I have, so definitely keeping this. I have, I think, like 5 masks from Peter Thomas Roth. I got like a sampler kit of it. The 24 karat gold one, rose stem cell, blue algae, pumpkin enzyme, and Irish moor mud, all going to the trash because he's not cruelty free and none of the mask works anyway, so yeah. Next, I also have a lot of Proactive stuff, and I'm not really sure if they're cruelty free. Like, I heard a lot of things that said they are, some say they're not. I'll keep these just so I can look it up, and then I'll put it on the screen somewhere if they were or not, and if I had to throw it away. Okay, we have a lot more Estee Lauder. I knew a lady who worked there, so she hooked me up with a bunch of free samples. I have their Advanced Night Repair Serum, and then 2 of their eye creams. Again, they're not cruelty free. They didn't work anyways. Also from Estee Lauder, I have 2 of their day wear moisturizers. Made me break out. Let's see, and then I have 2 masks from Sephora. Trash. A Skin Effects Deep Cleaning Enzyme Scrub. I actually just got this. I haven't used it, but they don't test on animals, so keeping it. I have 2 masks from the same company. I'm not sure if they're cruelty free or not, but it's the Spa at Home Mask Bar. One is a lavender sleeping mask, and the other one is a foaming bubble mask. So again, I'll look these up for you, and I'll keep them in the meantime. We have a rose face mask. I used it before I knew they weren't cruelty free. From Fresh. This is really old anyways, because I got it from Sephora for my birthday gift back in like 2016, I think, and it came with this soy face cleanser, which didn't work. Also from Fresh. Trash. We have a Purity Made Simple Pore Extracting Mask. I got this as a point reward from Sephora a while back. I don't even think I've tried this yet. It smells just like the Purity Made Simple wash if you have used it, but keeping it definitely, because I also have the wash that I'm going to keep because they're cruelty free. This is going to be really, really sad. I got this mini, or maybe it's not a mini, I don't know how much is in here, Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost from Tarte. I don't know if you can even see how little is left in there, but I'm saving that one little drop left because I don't have the money to buy a full-size one right now. And this is my favorite moisturizer, probably my holy grail for skincare. Definitely have to keep it. Again, we have some more proactive stuff that we're unsure about. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Boscia. I have no idea, but it's their exfoliating peel gel. This was either a point reward or it came free with one of my Sephora orders, but they are not cruelty free. I don't even think there's no safety seal in here, so I'm assuming it was opened. I don't remember using it though, but anyways, trash. We have a Good Vibe Wholesome Bergamot and Lemon Body Scrub. This is amazing. I use this for my face, arms, and legs, and this is my favorite body scrub for sure. And it's all natural and vegan, I'm fairly certain. The Deep Cleansing Clay Mask, I got this on Black Friday as well, but I haven't used it much, so I'm definitely going to keep this so I can just use up the bottle. A lot of these things you've probably seen in my holiday shopping haul if you've watched it. If you haven't, you should go check it out because they got a lot of cool stuff. We have the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. I think they renamed this to a 4-in-1 setting spray for some reason because whenever I search this, it doesn't come up anywhere. But I love this. I wouldn't use it as a setting spray. I actually like to use this before I put on my primer just to kind of wake up my skin. It is lovely for a hot day to kind of wake your skin back up whenever you're tired. And then last, Somerville Eradicate. I talked about this in my last review video. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. I'll keep this just for if I ever need to use it. Oh, not last. We have a very empty Mary Kay oil-free makeup remover. I honestly don't remember the last time I've used it. That was in the bottom of my makeup drawer. Then we have a Clinique Acne Solutions Clearing Gel. This didn't do crap for my skin, and they're not cruelty-free. Trash. Next, I'm going to do lips because they just happen to be right beside me. But we have, let me tell you right now, I'm going to be keeping most of these. But first up, we have the NYX Simply Vamp Lippy. These are really bad. I have all of them, but they're so, I don't even think I've used this one. So maybe I'll keep it just to give it a chance. But the other ones that I've used from NYX are just awful. I think one of them I ended up throwing away already because it was broken. This one also is broken. You can see it, but they have a problem of coming out of their container and just shooting out into the abyss of wherever they want to go. So that is trash. We have Liquid Catsuit. This is actually a very hot pink. It doesn't show up on camera, but this is a very, very hot pink shade. I don't think I've even used it yet. I don't remember why I bought it. Anyways, keeping it. I love the catsuit formula. Another catsuit one. This was a metallic shade, and their metallics are just not good. It was patchy, and it felt crusty on my lips. I did not enjoy it at all. It's a little swatch of it if you can see it. I just didn't like it, so that unfortunately is trash for me. Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick. This one is in the shade Scorpio. I have like 8 more of his lipsticks, and I've never had any of them do this to me, but this one came to me so dried out. Like, it feels almost like a cream rather than a lipstick. And it feels like there's no product in here at all. Like, it feels empty. And just, I don't know. I love this shade color though. This one that I just put on. But it's so old now because I just never used it since I didn't like the way the formula felt that has to go in the trash. I feel so bad about it. Like, you don't know how much my anxiety is freaking out about me throwing away lipsticks right now. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in Pure Hollywood. I love this. This is in one of my other videos if you want to check that out. Another Anastasia one. This one is so weird. Like, beautiful color. Love it. But you can see that the applicator is just flat. It's not a doe foot, and it's the only Anastasia one I've seen like that. And it has a weird texture to apply, but because it is so beautiful, I'll keep it. I have a lip gloss. I'm not a lip gloss person, and it's from e.l.f. I don't remember liking this. Oh, and it has a smell, so I don't even know how old that one is. This, I don't even know what this is, but it smells so good though. It's a very old purple lipstick. It's more shiny than it is matte. My stepmom actually gave this to me when I was little. Here it is. I don't even know what brand this is. It doesn't have a name on it, but because it is so old, it's gotta go in the trash. Oh, here's a bunch of stuff we can throw away. EOS, whatever you want to call them, chapstick. This makes me so mad. They advertise that they are all natural and organic, and they have a vegan one, and every single one of their products is not cruelty-free. Kind of ruins the purpose, doesn't it? These were just some random lipsticks that came in one of those like Christmas kits that I got maybe 2 years ago. They have no pigment to them. They have a weird smell. So they're in the trash. We have some Estee Lauder lipsticks. Again, they're not cruelty free, and they just had a really strong scent to them, and I didn't like the way they applied, so they easily are trash for me. We have this Profusion lip liner that, I don't know if you can see how messed up she is, and I don't see a lid for it, so that's unsanitary, in the trash. We have another matte catsuit one, and another, and I feel like I have another one somewhere. I know for certain that I have not used the blue. I haven't used the gray because it still has the sticker on it. I don't remember using this either. So definitely will do these in a later video, perhaps. This is a lip gloss from Ulta. I'm not a lip gloss person, but I love this lip gloss. It is, looks very orange in the bottle, but whenever you apply it, it comes off more as a coral tone. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. It's very nice for summer, so definitely keeping it. I have a mini lip gloss from Anastasia. I love you, Anastasia. If for some reason one of your PR people are watching this, trying to figure out who to add on, please don't hate me for saying this, but I'm just not a fan of your lip glosses. I prefer your matte liquid lipsticks. This was in the shade Fudge. I got it for free with a Anastasia purchase at Ulta one time. But I don't really like the color brown either, so I think this is trash. I might end up pulling it back out of the box, but for now we're just gonna leave her there. 3 Kat Von D lipsticks. I know I have more than 3. It looks like I'm just missing one of them right now. But I love these. Probably my favorite formula of liquid lipsticks. Need to pick up more of them. Definitely keeping these. This is a lip gloss from Bigelow. I just dropped the cap in. It just smells so good and has a nice reflective quality to it, but it's so old. I have to trash it. It makes me really sad because I've never seen them put out makeup other than that. This is a NYX. I think this is the soft matte or just matte lipstick. Very beautiful red, but very, very dry and hard to apply. So trash. It's also very old. I have Profusion lipstick. I know I have more than these somewhere. It's got some weird crystallizing things going on the outside, so I'm assuming that it's very old and needs to go in the trash. Love their makeup though. Profusion is like an amazing drugstore brand. I have two little Tarte lipsticks. I can't tell if they're the same shade or not. I like their matte lip paints. They're okay, but they're not my favorite. I'll keep them. I have a limited edition one from Tarte as well that I'm going to keep. Oh, here's my Lolita Kat Von D. Love it. The creams, the creamy matte lip paint, smells weird. Like, it has a mint quality, but also smells very chemically. But it's, look how thick it is. It's, ugh. This is probably, I own 3 or 4 black lipsticks, and this is probably my least favorite that I own. I think this is trash. It doesn't dry down at all, and I hated it. This is a lip exfoliator from e.l.f. It actually works quite well, so keeping that. Let's see. This is a empty case, so nothing to see there. This is a mini lipstick from Smashbox. I got in a point reward from Sephora. I actually haven't used it yet. It's in the shade Legendary. I'll keep it. We have 2 NYX lip liners. One is red, one is purple. I don't know what shades they are. But red and prune. I will probably, let's see. It feels creamy to apply to my hand, but I remember these being so hard to apply to my lips. So I don't know. I don't know how old these are either. So I'll keep them for now, just to see. We have a Kat Von D Steady Kiss lipstick. They smell heavenly. I think they actually discontinued this black shade though. But Kat Von D, she's only disappointed me one time, and we'll talk about that later. And then we have a Melted Matte lipstick from Too Faced. It's green. I love it. The formula doesn't wow me, but it's not bad. Oh, and then we have the Jeffree Star. This is the summer 2017 Lip Vault. I don't even know if I've used some of these yet, but he has such a nice formula. Probably my favorite besides Kat Von D, and I appreciate him so much. I like his liquid lips way better than his lip ammos though. But keeping all these just because it's a collector's item, honestly. Can't tell which has more, the eye section or the face section, but we're just going to go with face for now. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filtered Matte Longwear. I don't even think I can get a pump out of this. I used all of it. It's in the shade 100 because I'm pale, but I honestly hated it. Didn't understand the hype, but it was the only foundation that I had, and it was $34, so of course I used it. But empty bottle, going in the trash. Another foundation, Estee Lauder, don't have to explain, trash. Kat Von D, really sad. This is from whenever I first started getting into high-end makeup, and I knew that I wanted to try this foundation so bad, but I didn't know how to pick out my own shade, so I picked out one that was like 3 shades darker than what I needed, and very, very pink toned. I don't know if you can see that or not on camera, just how bad it is. This is not my color. Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. It was in the shade Fair, but honestly, both of the concealer shades are too dark for me to use as a highlight, and the middle shade that says a highlight is just straight up white and feels so greasy and doesn't even really highlight the skin. It gives a subtle glow, but not enough for me, and I can only use this light contour shade. It's the lightest one in here. But I can't remember the last time I've actually used this palette just because it dried up really badly. However, because this is the only contour kit that I own, I will keep it and try to see if I can get an oil to use whenever I want to contour. I think this is highlight and contour from Profusion. I haven't used any of this, but it is absolutely stunning. Like, you can't really see it on camera, but it has 4 highlighting shades and 4 contour and I guess setting, because there's like a banana powder in here. Oh my gosh. I forgot how absolutely creamy these are. Oh goodness. But see, like, there's like a yellow banana powder and then kind of a flesh toned powder. I'm assuming they're for setting, and then there's 2 contour shades. Oh my goodness. If you can see those, I don't know, or I'm so pale, you should be able to. I kind of did them on the side, I'm sorry. And then we'll do the highlights here. Obviously, I would not be able to wear some of these because they're so dark, but I think they would work beautifully as eyeshadows. You can see them again. Here we go, right here. Awesome. It also comes with 3 brushes, and wow, that's cool. I haven't even looked at this palette. I think someone got it for me for Christmas, and I just hadn't opened it. Oh, we have another highlighting palette. This was such a huge disappointment for me. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting palette. Their individual pans are so pigmented and reflective that I love them, but these were just, they had more of a glittery vibe more than metallic or reflective, and they don't have much color payoff to them, so I'm not a fan, but for a nice subtle glow, they're okay, so I still use them. You can, I don't know, it's really hard to see on this camera. I need to get a better one on the edge of my hand there. But see, like, that's my point, is that regardless of a bad camera, you still should be able to see a highlight. But like I said, they still work for like a subtle little pop, so I'll keep it. I have another disappointment, which is the Kat Von D highlighting palette. Just look at how small those pan sizes are. And let's compare it. You get 4 shades in this. You get 4 shades in this. This was $15. This was $32. And the only reason I got this was because a Sephora worker pressured me into getting this over the Anastasia Aurora kit, I think it was, because they said that it was so much better. That was a lie. Wish I would have got the Anastasia one, but like I said, this is the one time Kat Von D has ever disappointed me. Everything else I've tried from her has been fantastic. Like, even the foundation, even though it was the wrong shade, I still loved the formula. Oh god, this was a disappointment as well. Also, it doesn't have a lid on it, so unsanitary and going in the trash. But this was the e.l.f. color correcting stick. Also have a video on this if you want to check it out. But it was too green for my face and even like showed through my foundation, so trash. We have a bunch of powders that I know are trash. It's the City Color Cosmetics. We have the contour powder, the highlight powder, and the HD powder. This is nothing but silica. Like, literally, you read the ingredients on it, and it's 100% silica, which is literally the worst ingredient for flashback. I don't know if you just seen that whenever I opened it, like, powder went everywhere. But it's awful. The highlight one, too dark for my skin tone, and doesn't even look like a highlight shade. Like, there's no reflectiveness to it. The contour one is just straight up brown and nasty. Way too orange for me. We have the e.l.f. This is the light blush and bronze kit. This is very nice and very pigmented, but almost too pigmented, if you know what I mean. Like, it's fine if you have a darker skin tone. I feel like they'd be lovely, but for me and my fairness, it's a very easy to use too much. But I still like them, so I'm going to keep them. We have something that is already trashed just because it is not cruelty free, but it is the Benefit What's Up stick. Switched it right here, and guess what? You can't really see it because it has no pigment to it. Benefit is not cruelty free, so in the trash it goes. I actually got it with the set. It came with the high beam minis. These are absolutely disgusting feeling. The brush applicator is pathetic. Absolutely hated it. It felt scratchy on my skin. And the highlights, they would not blend out. This is way too dark for me as well. So just overall bad. Another Benefit thing, hated it. This is the super size of the professional primer. I don't understand the hype for it. It smells awful. Like, it has such a strong smell to it. And it feels too loose. Like, my makeup would just slip and slide with it. It didn't really set anything. But if you are looking for a good primer, the Touch and Soul No Problem, probably my favorite one that I've ever used, so keeping it. Also have, this is from the City Color Cosmetics that I mentioned, the bad powders. This primer is actually really good. It's very heavy though, like you can definitely feel it under your foundation, but your pores will not be seen and your makeup will not budge. So keeping this. Then I also have 2 minis of the Photo Finish primer. Does exactly what it says. Love it. Again from City Color, this was also a miss for me. This is the highlight stick. Can we compare how dark this is to my skin? It's also very orange toned, if you can't see that. And then this is one of the contour sticks. Again, way too dark for me to contour with, very orange. Then another contour stick that too orange once again. We have a concealer here. It's the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I got the lightest one. It was still too dark for me to use as a under eye highlight or nose or wherever you want to put them. The brush for this feels so scratchy. And honestly, it's a disgusting concept to me that it would squeeze through the brush. I don't understand the hype for it. Excuse me, I got some of that powder in my lungs. So this is trash. Elf primer. It's a hydrating under eye primer. I've actually not tried it yet. I got it from Ulta. So I'll be keeping this to see how it goes. I have a different under eye primer from Smashbox. It's hydrating, so it feels so good, but it makes my under eye area crease so bad. So like as skincare and the hydration part, it's beautiful, but as a primer, it flops. But keeping it just because it feels really nice. We have a concealer from CoverGirl that is honestly at least 5 years old and not cruelty free. So we have another City Color thing. This is their liquid highlighter, and it is so pigmented and beautiful, but it just doesn't blend out, and it looks cakey right there next to the foundation, if you can see it. But trash for me again. This is a mini Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. I love this. However, it's like there's barely any pigment at all whenever you try to pick it up on your finger, but on a brush it can almost be too much. This is a really nice shade. I got it, I think it's the shade Party. It was my birthday gift last year, and I just started using it because I'm not really a blush person, but love it. Keeping it. The ColourPop foundations. I'm going to keep it just to give it a second chance, but the shade I can't wear I'm going to give away. This is another thing from Benefit. It is the Boing Airbrush Concealer. I got the shade Light 1. Light Wear. That is straight up orange, and it's nasty. It's not cruelty free, and it didn't work, so trash. We have a foundation. It's the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Foundation. I mean, it's a little too pink for me. It's in the fair. And it's also really old, so gonna throw it away. And then I have a highlighter from Becca. It's their liquid one in the shade Opal. It's a little too dark for me, but it's beautiful and I love it. And I have the Insta Matte lipstick transformer from Smashbox. I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to keep it as well. Next up, we have eye stuff. First is the Anastasia Subculture palette. I actually love this palette. Like, I got it after all the drama went down with it, so I don't know if maybe I just got one of the better batches, but I don't have any problems with powder from it, and it's probably my favorite palette as far as color scheme goes, so definitely keeping this one. We have the Morphe 25A Copper Spice palette. This is different than the original packaging. Like, I saw pictures of it when it had square pans back when it first came out, but this is the new packaging, and I actually did a look using this palette. I really want to do more looks though, because it's such a beautiful warm toned palette and very great price from Morphe as well. We have another eyeshadow palette, which is the Kat Von D Sinner and Saint palette. This is not in store anymore or on sale that I'm aware of. It was limited edition. Again, one of my favorite palettes. Love Kat Von D products. She always amazes me with her packaging and her stories behind her products. So keeping it. This is not an eyeshadow palette. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. You can see where I dug into it a little bit, but this is completely dried up like the contour kit is. I got a little bit of product out with that, if you can see it on my hand. But this, because it is so dried up and hard to use, it actually clumps really bad whenever you try to apply it with a brush. I hated it. It was hard to use, so definitely not a beginner's product. I don't understand the hype behind it, so that is trash. Whoa. This is an eyeshadow palette, but this is old school makeup. This is a 4 eyeshadow pan set from Avon. Actually, the pigment's not that bad on them. Very powdery feeling though. But, oh, God knows how old this is. That's going in the trash. Ooh, this is one of my favorite Tarte products. It actually came with this guy, the limited edition treasure box set that they did. But it's a full size of the Sex Kitten eyeliner, and it is the best eyeliner I've ever had. Definitely keeping it. Oh, sorry. There's a bronzer in here that smells heavenly, but this is the treasure box kit. It comes with like 24 eyeshadows, 2 blushes, a highlighter, and 2 bronzers. I can use the blushes. The highlighter, it's not very pigmented, and it's kind of too golden for my skin tone, so I don't use it. And then the bronzers, even though they smell heavenly, are also too dark for my skin. I do like the eyeshadows, but I don't use them as much, just because the packaging is so clunky. I just don't reach for it that often, but I'm definitely keeping this. Great value. I don't know if they still sell it or not, but it's really, really good. I think I actually mentioned it in one of my anti-hauls, but I really, really love it. Next up is a drugstore eyeshadow palette. It is the Look Pro from Hard Candy. Honestly, probably my favorite drugstore palette. It has some neutral shades, some very warm toned, but also has the cool toned, and everything is very pigmented. I think this was only $10, and you have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 eyeshadows. Sorry, I haven't had a math class in 2 years. It's fine, but this is a really great palette. Definitely keeping it. Another eyeshadow palette. This came with the Boss Lady Beauty Agenda from Too Faced. It has, I think, 24 eyeshadows again, and then it has a blush, highlighter, and bronzer. The blush is very shimmery, and I don't like shimmery blushes. I like them matte. And then the highlight is fine. It's this one over here. It's fine for my skin. This is the bronzer. It's a Chocolate Soleil. It also looks like it has a bit of shimmer to it, so it doesn't smell, which makes me upset. This is an okay palette, I guess. I mean, I'm not wowed by it. I don't like it as much as I thought I would. I honestly don't know. I think I've used 2 or 3 eyeshadows out of this. It just doesn't have a very clear color story to it, and I don't like that it's cohesive, but I'm going to keep it. We'll figure out something for it. Oh dear God, she is. I was really excited when I got this just because some of the eyeshadows look really pretty. But it was awful because like some of the shimmer shades, you'd get past the top layer of the shimmer and it would be matte underneath. Like it'd just be completely a facade. But she looks horrendous. I think I actually crushed up some of these to try to make a highlighter. There's more eyeshadows in here and lip glosses. But really just problem with pigments. If it had been pigmented, I think this would have been a beautiful set. But it's old. It doesn't work. It's trash. We have another eyeshadow palette. It's very small though. It's from Revlon and they are not cruelty free. And it's a cream eyeshadow set anyways. And those are kind of gross and sticky. I don't like them, so trash. We have a few eyeliners here, it looks like. We have one from NYX. I'm not going to keep it because it's probably really old now that I think about it. We have a brand new eyeliner that I haven't used. I actually have probably some other shades. These are the only ones I can find over here right now, but there's a purple one, a more pinky toned one, and a brown one. They all look like they may have some shimmer to them. But these came in a Christmas set that someone got me, and I haven't even opened them, so keeping these. We have another eyeliner. It is the, what is this actually? It's from Hard Candy. Stroke of Gorgeous, I think that's what it says. I do not remember ever getting this eyeliner, so I have no idea how old it is. The sticker looks kind of gross on it. Not going to keep it just because I don't think it's safe. We have some glitter eyeshadows from Wet n Wild. I know I have a gold one here. I don't see the gold one, but these glitters are very chunky. It's the pink one. You can't see it. And they feel kind of gross on the eyes, and they don't wear that well. Like they end up in my crease. Like it looks like so much comes off onto your finger, but underneath that initial layer of glitter, it's just kind of a gross Vaseline-y feel, and the glitter isn't consistent. But for $1 each, I mean, you can't really go wrong with it. I'm gonna hold on to these just because they were so cheap, and I haven't used barely any of it. But it may make its way to the trash bin eventually. We have 3 eyeshadow palettes. I can only hold up 2 of them right now. From Profusion. They're both nudes. Honestly, I feel like they're trying to knock off Urban Decay. It came with a eyeliner and some little applicators, but those sponges are not good to use, so go ahead and throw that away. But I have a nude one here with just very basic warm tones. Haven't used it, gonna keep it. And then same for the smoky version that they have. I think I actually swatched these and they have really good pigment. I love Profusion products. And then I have this other Profusion set that, yeah, again, getting rid of these bad brushes. Comes with a bunch of eyeshadows and lip glosses, bronzers and blushes, and actually the bronzer looks like it could be pale enough for me, so that's fantastic. Very beautiful colors. We also get a eyeliner in here. Let's see, it's a pencil, not a liquid. So definitely be playing with this because again, got it for Christmas, still haven't even used it. Basically brand new. Okay, it's from the Color Workshop. Somebody got it for Christmas. Again, throwing these little eyeshadow brushes away. Also swatched this one, it looks like. And if I didn't like it, I would have honestly already threw it away. So I'll keep it to play with or let my little cousin use whenever she's around. We have another Color Workshop smoky eyeshadow palette. I'm not really like a blue-eyed kind of person, so I'll put that in the trash for now, but they may end up with my little cousin because she's starting to wear makeup and this would be something that would be good for her. This is an Avon Glimmer Stick. This is also an Avon Glimmer Stick. This has never been opened. This one has, though. It's a blue one, actually. That's interesting. But I know these are both really old. Even though this one hasn't been opened, I still don't trust it. And I didn't like the Glimmer Sticks anyways because they transfer really bad. So those are trash. I don't even know if Avon is cruelty-free either. I have a Kajal, I think that's how they're pronounced, eyeliner from the Color Workshop. It's brown. It's beautiful. I only swatched it. I didn't actually use it yet, but I really like the creamy formula. And then I have a black one from them as well that I'm going to keep. Gel eyeliner from Rimmel. This is going to be so embarrassing. Okay, Rimmel isn't cruelty-free, so obviously it's going to go in the trash. But this is so old. I think I got this in 6th grade because I wanted to start experimenting with winged eyeliner, and my friend used this. Shout out to Kayla if you're watching. But yeah, 6th grade was 2012. So this is 6 years old. Trash. We have another eyeshadow palette that brought about controversy in the beauty world. It's one of the Huda, I don't know how to pronounce it, beauty palettes. It's the Warm Brown Obsessions one. I loved it. I don't know why it had controversy. I think the pigment's fine. Worked well for me, so I'm going to keep it. We have some more Color Workshop liquid eyeliners. Let me look and see what kind of brush these have. Okay, it has a really small brush, so I think these could actually work. And never have used them, so definitely going to keep. We have a black and a brown. Been wanting a brown one for a while now. Which is good to have those because this is a eyeliner from NYX that I have had since probably 9th grade. And that was 3 years ago, I guess. I don't know. I'm in college, so it gets kind of confusing, but 9th grade was 3 years ago. Trash. Oh, this is also very old. I remember getting it when it first came out. It's so dried up now. But it's the L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof and Hydrofuge. Maybe that's, I don't know. Miss Manga Rock Eyes. I hated this anyways when I had it just because it clumped up my lashes really badly. But L'Oreal isn't cruelty free, so going in the trash. Oh, here's the other Wet n Wild glitter. It's a gold one. I'm going to keep. Color Workshop eyeliner. I think this one is it's either a gray or a black. It looks like. Going to keep it brand new. Clear brow gel. I wasn't impressed with this. It's the Anastasia one. I don't see a difference when I use it with my brows. But I'll keep it anyways just because it was like $20 and I'm not going to throw it away after spending money on it and only having it for so little of time. I have a mini of the Smashbox Full Exposure mascara. It's probably one of my favorite mascaras. I really don't like the fluffy ones like that, but I love this one, and I use it almost daily, so I'm going to keep it. Another mascara is the Mally More is More mascara. I really like this kind of applicator where the spikes are so small, so I feel like it's easy to get to your base of your lashes better. So keeping it, oh god, this is the Great Lash mascara from Maybelline, like the OG mascara that everybody starts with. Maybelline isn't cruelty free, so automatically going into the trash, but even if it wasn't cruelty free, I still hated this mascara. It was so drying. It made my lashes flake off, like not just the mascara flaking off, but it made my eyelashes come out because it was so bad. So trash. This is my Colors eyeshadow palette. This has got to be old as I don't know what. Not pigmented either. LA Colors is really bad about their pigment, so trash. A mascara from Tarte. It's their Lights, Cameras, Lashes. This actually came with the treasure box set I mentioned earlier. The wand on it isn't very small, but also isn't very big. It just seems standard. But it does have kind of an off-putting smell to it, but it doesn't dry out my lashes. I'm not wowed by it, but I don't hate it, so I'm going to keep it. I have a mascara that is going to go into the trash because it is from Estee Lauder. It's the Sumptuous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara. Again, got this from somebody who worked there before I knew they weren't cruelty-free. It would flake off really bad and transfer under my eyes, so I'm not upset that I have to get rid of it. We have a cream eyeshadow primer from the Color Workshop. Maybe it's great, maybe it's not. I don't trust it. The only thing I use is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And honestly, I should probably throw this away because it is kind of old. But this is the only tube of it that I have. So I'm going to keep this at least until I can buy another tube. So, oopsies. Oh, how did this get over here? Oh, I should have done this in the samples. It was a sample of the Giorgio Armani lip magnets. I got it sent to me whenever they first came out. Of the shade 400. This does not dry down at all. It transfers really bad, and it was too liquidy for me, and Giorgio Armani's pretty sure they're not cruelty-free anyway, so trash. A brow pencil from e.l.f. I wasn't wowed by it, but it's a lot easier to use than the Anastasia pomade, and it's really quick and easy, so I'm going to keep it. We have the basket case eyeliner that Kat Von D collabed with Billie Joe Armstrong with. Keeping it because it's a collector's item. I haven't even opened this yet, so yeah. And we have some more Color Workshop palettes. These I actually like because they're the more rosy and warm toned ones. So keeping these. And I think this is the last one is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. Everyone always raves about this, and I don't understand it. Like, mine has no pigment at all. I'm going to pick up this really pretty metallic shade called Trick. I have to dig into it to get this to come off. But if I just lightly go over it with my hands, it's not cute. Let me try Buzz right beside it. There's barely anything. So a lot of people rave about it and say it's great. I personally do not like it. I don't like the fact that I have to dig into an eyeshadow to get it to come off and be pigmented. And then even after doing all that, it's still patchy and has little bumps in it whenever I apply it. So $54 just here going in the trash. Alright, there is one last thing, and this is the Tight Line mascara from It Cosmetics. Throwing this away because it was too drying and it didn't apply at all because the wand is so small. And I'm pretty sure it actually just got picked up by L'Oreal, so they probably won't be cruelty free anymore, so not upset about it. Trash. That is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did and you want to see more makeup related videos, be sure to subscribe and comment down below if there's anything that I showed in this trash video that you want to see me do a look with or something of that nature. And I will be sure to reply to every comment that I get. I still have a very small following, so it's easy for me to do that. But yeah, thanks for being here. And if you've made it all the way to the end, that is amazing because this was a long video, and thank you for staying. See you guys.